Hello and welcome to you Scorpios. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for the month of November 2013. Very fascinating month for Scorpios because there's a solar eclipse in your sign and a couple of other things going on. Now, to make this video not that long, I have made a separate video about the solar eclipse, and particularly as it is happening in your sign, maybe some of you will want to see the video as well. So I have put up a link below. But what a time it is for you Scorpios, especially if you have like an ascendant around 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 degrees, 12, 13, up, let's say from around 7 degrees up until 12, 13 degrees. If you've got planets in Scorpio or a rising sign or even a midheaven, it's such an important time. A lot of Scorpios are really getting reborn again. It's like new identity that is rising. And so this happens on the 3rd of November, but actually a lot of people already feel that a month before, and certainly during the month of November, and it will continue even a couple of months after that. Now, this eclipse is all about, on a collective level, so for everyone, it's about new ideas. It's about good new things coming in, new ideas, new visions. And for you as a Scorpio, it's about yourself. It's about new ideas about yourself. It's about reinventing yourself. Maybe even your looks are going to change drastically. Maybe you were the classic type and now you're going to be a bit more loose, or the other way around, or maybe you have long hair and maybe you're going to have short hair, whatever, because the first house is how you appear, and the new moon is a new beginning. And certainly with Saturn there, Saturn in your sign is really saying, look, what goes around comes around, and I want you to be as true as you can be. And Scorpios, they know that on a deep level and even on a conscious level, but there is also an energy of really facing stuff that is hidden. And we all have that in our lives, you know, and we all have that. And with you, it has to do with yourself, the things that you hide for yourself. If you are someone who's not really pushing things under the table, then this will be a very good time for you, because you will feel truly very much content and satisfied with who you are. If you have been running away for years and years and years from yourself or from relationships, because it's all on the axis of the first house and the 7th house, so it also has to do with your close relationship, or even when you are single, it has to do with how you think you are all about. And so for people who are single, there is an opportunity for a new relationship, because this is new beginnings. And when you reinvent yourself, very much when Saturn is in the 1st house, new people come in their lives, because you have changed yourself so much. So then it is time to attract other people in your life, and it's going to be probably more serious and probably more Saturn-like, probably more mature. When you are 20 or when you are 60, it doesn't matter. But when you are in a relationship and you are content and satisfied, there is still a lot going on with you, so that other person will have to transform as well and have to redefine themselves as well. And as I said, probably in other monthly horoscopes, when you are in a bad relationship and hitting stuff and not wanting to, maybe you are working very, very hard just to not being confronted with him or her. If that is the case, it is a time of taking decisions, and maybe you're going to end your relationship. So it all is, for every Scorpio, it's going to be something different considering their own natal chart, of course. But it has this energy of endings and new beginnings with you. And Mercury is going retrograde in your sign, and it's going direct again as from the 11th. So let's say as from the middle of the month, you are going to have more clearance, being clear about who you are and how you act in the world, how other people see you as well. So very interesting, deep times for Scorpios, and I think that Scorpios do like these depths and these going to the maximum of your potential, and also sometimes going to the extremes in order to know what you're all about, in order to know what you're not about and what you are about, which is Saturn, of course, which is defining you, who you are. At the same time, you're having Mars in your 11th house. Mars plays a big role in this solar eclipse, and I explained that in my other video. But Mars in the 11th house shows that you're also going to be very active with maybe redefining new wishes and new dreams and new goals for the future. It's a very future house, so it's a good time to spend and act about what you're going to do in the future. So be active with that as well, or with friends that you are going to be maybe going to be more social gatherings, or being at social gatherings there, and you are going to be very active there, so playing a very active role with other people who are like-minded. Now, another thing is Venus. Venus is going for the most part of the month in your 3rd house, in Capricorn. So your communication, your expressing yourself to other people is like a bit being softened, and therefore you will get along better with other people. It does conjunct Pluto in the middle of the month and square up to Uranus, but I think for you it just means that there can be intensity when it comes to our siblings, maybe intense conversations or doing something together that is but that is very nice as well because it's Venus. Or you are going to read or write, and it's going to be it's going to have this transformative energy, but also the energy of Venus, of softness, of beauty, of equilibrium. So that is good as well. And Jupiter is going retrograde as from the 8th, I think. Jupiter as from the 8th. So it's in Cancer, it's in your 7th, 8th, 9th house. It's in your 9th house, so Jupiter stays there for quite a while, and you really do have the bigger picture now as well. It's pausing, so that's not a negative thing, but it just shows that you are rethinking your own visions as well, and which is actually the whole clue of this solar eclipse. It's the new visions, new ideas coming in. So old things that are leaving your life, and there comes in a new space, and that new space is filled again with new ideas. So that's what this month is all about. I wish you all the best with it, and I wish you a good eclipse month. It's certainly one that can make a lot of active decisions during this month as well. But as from the middle of the month, so after Mercury goes direct again, it's a good time to make decisions after that. So if you want a personal reading, click the link below. If you want more details about the eclipse, click the link below as well. Thank you for listening, dear Scorpios, and see you next month. Bye bye.